in the world today. It can almost be overwhelming, but that shouldn't hold us back. Finding an injustice that you are passionate about can really make a difference. I spent 2 weeks in Germany working and learning from Kainos, an organization that helps women who have been trafficked. We spent a week just learning about the injustice of human trafficking, the facts, and what we can do. Human trafficking is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. In fact, there are more slaves today, now, more than ever before. It is estimated that there are 30 million slaves in the world today, and that 80% of them are women, and 50% of them are minors. We will be looking into the types of trafficking, how people get trafficked, and how we can get involved. But first, let me explain what human trafficking is. It is defined by Merriam-Webster that organized criminal activity in which human beings are treated as possessions to be controlled or exploited, as by being forced into prostitution or involuntary labor. Human trafficking can take many forms. Two of the biggest forms of human trafficking is forced labor and sex trafficking. Other types of trafficking can be organ trafficking or forced marriage. Forced labor is when someone is forced to do a job when they do not give their service voluntarily. Recognizing if someone is in forced labor could be if they don't get paid, they can't stop their job, or not even being able to leave the location where they work. The other big form of human trafficking is sex trafficking. In fact, it is estimated that 80% of slavery involves sexual exploitation. This is where mainly girls and women are sold to Johns, which are buyers, for sex by the pimps. Much of the selling is done in brothels, but can also be with prostitutes and escorts. Places like Germany, which have legalized prostitution, have a higher risk of human trafficking because they have to fill the demand of locals and sex tourism. Like I said earlier, anyone can become a victim of human trafficking. Here's how people get tricked or trapped. There are many techniques that traffickers use to trick victims. Some victims have been kidnapped, but most techniques are deceitful and sneaky. The most popular technique is a lover boy. This is where the guy dates a girl, buys her lots of gifts, and makes her fall in love with him. She will do anything for him. They then flip this love and end up trapping them into selling their bodies. It can also be where someone talks with the girl for a long time over the internet or social media, and then they meet up and they're not who they said they are, and where the victim gets trapped as well. Another form can be false advertisement. This can be by advertising a fake job that they don't realize it's fake until they arrive at the job. Since human trafficking can happen to anyone, it's important to be aware of the signs. Some of the signs of human trafficking to look for are: avoids eye contact, few or no personal items, not allowed to speak for themselves, looks malnourished, show signs of physical abuse, not in control of money or identification, fearful or anxious, living with employer, or tattoos for branding. There are also many groups that are fighting the injustice of human trafficking that anyone can get involved with. Few of them are the A21 campaign, IJM, Kainos, Exodus Cry, and Dressember. Dressember is one of the easiest to get involved with. Dressember's vision is a world without slavery where all people are free to live vibrant, anonymous lives, as stated on the Dressember.org website. Dressember is where girls wear dresses and boys wear bow ties every day of the whole month of December. It can be a natural conversation starter to raise awareness for human trafficking that normally wouldn't happen. Human trafficking is very real, and it happens in every place around the world and can happen to anyone. That's why it's important to raise awareness and be aware of the signs so that you don't know who it will save. Stand up for the injustices that you see and those who have no voice. We have powerful and strong voices that can make a difference. Don't be afraid to use it. Our actions make an impact. Thank you.